is a really good one actually, and there's some similarities between ours and theirs. The things that I would sell against if someone's used it is the fact that every time they want to use a different drill guide, an 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, they have to screw it onto this handle. I mean, you can hold it, but really, if they're going to use it. So they've got two size staple trays. This one here, which has all sizes, and then a smaller one, which only has 8, 10, and 12. So this top spreader does 8, 10, 12. The next one is 15, 18, and the bottom one is for 20 and 25. They only have two separate drill sizes. 8 through 18 use the 2.0 drill, and then the larger one is a 3.0. So as you can see, there's the 3.0 and the 2.0. And they sometimes keep a drill up here, and these are their holding pins. So they usually have one of each holding pin in the tray. They may have put an extra one in there. They have a bone tamp in here basically to tamp the staple ends. It's more of a bone tamp, and they have a depth gauge. The things that I would say is, if someone is a Striker user, then ours is very similar, and you can you take our staples and you spread them open same way you do a Striker, except that ours you only put in from one side. Here you see these little hooks, and the way you kind of fit their staple in is you put the flat part down in between these, and then you twist it clockwise so it sits under those while they squeeze it open. So it's just a little bit trickier to do and way trickier to explain in the middle of surgery. The staples all come boxed in sterile packages, which is nice for some reasons and not nice for others. The not nice one is the doctor has to wait for a nurse to open the package. So that always takes time. So anytime I've showed someone our staple and say, hey, here's all the staples and they're not sterile packed, they get pretty excited and go, oh my gosh, that'll speed me up a lot. I don't have to wait for anybody. So I would sell against the fiddle factor of having to replace every one of these with Integra having just one spreader size, which with one hand they can click from 8 to 10 to 12 and all the way through all the sizes. I would sell against so that all the sizes are in one, you don't have to use these. Oh, and the smaller tray that only has 8, 10, 12 only has one of these handles. So if they actually want to try and go between an 8 and a 10, which they'll sometimes do on an Aiken, they'll hold up an 8 to the foot and go, no, I don't like it, now give me the 10. They unscrew the 8, they screw the 10 in, hand it back, and they try it up and go, no, give me the 8 again. Unscrew the 10, put back on the 8. And so it's a bit of a hassle, and heaven forbid they drop this on the floor, then they're trying to use a clamp on one of these guys, and it's a bit of a problem. So those are the things that I would say about ours versus theirs. I think that we win in the end because theirs is not a bad system, it's actually a very good one. However, the Integra system has all the pros of this one, which are things like if you don't like where the staple's placed, you can actually reuse the same staple over again, right? You can reload it on here, take it out, set it to the side, and then put it back in, drill new holes and the whole bit. And it's also, as opposed to all the sterile package ones, which are single use, right? They're in a loader, they fire it, and if they don't like it, then well, they probably have to open a second one. So we can really save them a lot of money cost-wise there. So it's these having to screw on the handles. It's the reuse and the cost savings associated with that, and what I would refer to as manual distraction. We can control how much you open that staple too, because if it comes preloaded on a handle, it's stuck at exactly 8 millimeters or 10 millimeters. Sometimes when you drill, due to the anatomy, when you go to put that staple in, it might actually need you to be open to 9 millimeters. And so by being able to squeeze ours just a little bit more, same as Striker, squeeze it just a little bit more, we can put it in there, and then when we let go, it's going to close down and offer constant dynamic compression. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know.